Budgeting might not sound like the most exciting part of running a business, but it's one of the most powerful tools you'll ever use. A good budget is like a GPS. It tells you where you're going, helps you avoid financial potholes, and shows you exactly where you are, every step of the way. The problem is, most people either overcomplicate it or don't stick to it, but not you. Not anymore. Let's break down how to create a business budget that actually works. Not just something that looks good on paper, but something you'll actually follow and benefit from. Start with one simple question. What does your business need to survive and grow? To answer that, you need to know two things: what's coming in and what's going out. That means income and expenses. Pretty basic, right? But this is where most people start guessing instead of getting real. If you're just estimating what you think you spend every month, your budget's going to be a mess. So, step one is to gather the facts. Look back at your past, 3 to 6 months of bank statements, receipts, invoices, whatever you have. What are your regular costs? Rent, utilities, internet, software subscriptions, salaries, inventory. Don't skip anything. If it's a cost you pay regularly, it belongs in the budget. Next, look at how your business actually earns money. Whether it's from product sales, services, commissions, or something else. You need to write down your average monthly income. Be honest. Round down, not up. A conservative estimate is safer than an over-optimistic one. Now comes the part where the magic happens, mapping it all out. Take your income and subtract your expenses. What you're left with is your profit or loss. If the number is positive, great. If it's negative, you've got some adjusting to do. Either your spending needs to shrink or your income needs to grow. In some cases, it might be both. Now, here's where most people stop. They set the budget once, think it's done, and then wonder why it didn't work. But a real working budget isn't a one-time event. It's a living, breathing system. You check in with it. You update it. You review it monthly, maybe even weekly in the beginning. And the truth is, every successful business watches their budget like a hawk. Not because they're obsessed with numbers, but because it gives them control. It shows them if they're on track. It helps them make smart decisions. Want to hire someone new? Check the budget. Want to launch a marketing campaign? Budget. Want to upgrade your equipment? Budget. It becomes the foundation for every choice you make. Here's another important thing. Don't forget about seasonal changes. Maybe your business earns more during certain months and slows down in others. Plan for that. Don't treat every month like it's exactly the same. Build in those ups and downs so you're never caught off guard. And let's not ignore emergencies. Things break. Unexpected costs show up. That's life. So, set aside a small emergency fund inside your budget. Even if it's just a little every month, it builds up over time. And trust me, you'll be glad it's there when you need it. One thing that helps many business owners is breaking down expenses into two categories: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are the ones that stay the same every month, like rent or subscriptions. Variable expenses are the ones that change, like utilities, travel, or supplies. Knowing the difference helps you see which costs you can actually control or reduce if things get tight. Now, let's talk about goals. A budget without a goal is just a spreadsheet. But when you tie your budget to a goal, like opening a new branch, launching a new product, or increasing monthly profits by a certain amount, it becomes a mission. It gives your money a purpose. Set short-term goals and long-term ones. Maybe this quarter you want to increase revenue by 10%. Maybe by next year you want to triple your customer base. Tie those goals into your budget and track your progress. Seeing how your budget supports your goals is what makes it powerful. And here's a tip most people ignore. Simplify. You don't need 10 different spreadsheets or fancy apps unless you're into that stuff. For most people, a simple Excel sheet or even a notebook works just fine. The key is being consistent and updating it regularly. Lastly, don't be too hard on yourself if things don't go perfectly in the first few months. That's normal. Your budget is a guide, not a punishment. If something doesn't work, adjust it. If something unexpected happens, handle it and move forward.